Morning, Technical Director of NFF. I'm Brother Abidongu, Austin Brother. Thanks for honoring our invite. And I stretch the warm regards of our President, Sasha Empara, and his wife, Andren Egeman. To you, we're pretty happy for your presence. I mean, honoring our invites, it's like a check, a noble check for us as governors. Thanks, and we really appreciate this. And so one of the most disciplined Nigerian coaches I've ever met, the one whose lifestyle has actually been a mirror that reflects the true position of the fact that if you do the right thing, you will surely get the right result. The man who doesn't care what your feeling is all about, so long he knows he's doing the right thing, he doesn't care what you have to do. He will never compromise standard for anything. And I humbly identify with Coach Monday Odigu. And I'd like to say this to you coaches. If you need any role model in Nigerian football, coaching circle, I recommend my big brother. We want to thank you for who you are, and we would like to say this, that you have sown a great seed, and the fruits are pleasant to taste. And that's why today, we are happy that you are here with us. Thanks for honoring the invite. So we'd like to introduce you to our football club, Nationals, with our anthem. So please, right here. You don't need to do that, sir.
Glory, glory, grass runners. I'm proud to say I rose to play for grass runners. Football club ranks today will hone the dream to shapes. Oh, and I feel like we're glowing, and we laugh in the face of fierce opposition. Yes, we're showing up to shine. This great team of ours, we're gonna let it shine. We're gonna let this great team of ours, yeah, we're gonna let it shine. This great team of ours, we're gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine.
All right. All right, we take the general one. These little lights of mine. Are we good to go? These little lights of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Sit like kings. Without any further ado, I think I would like to pass you all over to our chief first secretary for today, who will take the lead, and as we go into the first section of the day. Austin,
Thank you very much, Imam guy. I would say it's my singular honor and pleasure to be among you today. Get into not just football knowledge, but life generally. Before I start, we have the complement of the Nigerian Football Federation, led by NYM Alaji Musa Bido, and of course the board member. Yes, I can't come in here today without their permission. The second time or third time of me meeting these gentlemen, and when you sold the idea to me through council and right, there is a report we have to try to do what? Find time to be in seminars like this, because we all started the same way. So if we are invited to come to clinics like this, and we don't, as a serious service to the upcoming one like you. Fascinating environment, still growing, no doubt, but from the plan and information I've gathered, linked to what your answer is, I think you are going to be successful. It's not so easy. It's a tough journey. It's a rough journey. But it's only you who have to now do what? You have a mission, you have a vision, you have something in your mind and to stick. And interest also. Because if you're not interested, you won't do it. And of course, the proprietors and backroom staff of golf coaches, they have a lot of belief and faith in you as well. So do not let them down. You have a dream. Everybody's right to dream about something. Where you are now, where you want to be tomorrow, and where you want to be the day after tomorrow. But the way and manner you follow it, you approach it, you speak to life. That is where when people come from different backgrounds, we are all not from Benin, are we? We are all not from Benin, are we? We are all not from Jos, are we? Different locations, and something connected through somebody to football and your career. So you have a pathway to follow. And for you to be successful, you have to do sacrifice. When you talk about sacrifice, you're looking at things like discipline, commitment, mental toughness, which I will delve into in a minute, and be very prayerful and ask for luck also. Because luck plays a major role in one's life, whatever you do. Some people's career are cut short due to injury, due to some kind of unethical behavior, which is not welcome, and for some reason, their career is cut short. But I wish it better. Now, your boss sent me a couple of things to deal with, and you know, our schedule is very, very, very tight. I have to create time to make sure I'm here, to make sure I address maybe not everything, but we're just connecting up. As time goes on, I think we'll have enough time to come in and talk and talk and talk, so we can be on the same page. A couple of things that he sent to me. The first one is mental preparation. Mental preparation, confidence and self-belief, goal setting, resilience, mental toughness, communication, on the theoretical aspect of it. That's that. But the practical aspect of it, of course, I would post that with my colleague and my brother here. We all go together Monday weekend. We pay for better insurance together. You were not born, I guess. You were not born, I guess. Who was born in 1985 here? 1985, yes. That, 1986, I went to ACB and I was up in the country as the best central defender in the country. At the age of 20, no football league. I can't talk about any other person, but I can talk about myself in terms of age. We are proved. I don't have to reintroduce myself, but I just have to roll out my profile a little bit. I think next time we come for this, we will do it a little bit more professional way, so that we can highlight or project those things so we can see for yourself. And then, come on, sir. It's just an appeal. So, what we are doing here now, education. I would say, next time, seminars like this also hand over notebooks to them. So they can also write. You know, write in your own words too. Doesn't matter. But those are things that you have to go through, reflect. You know, all of us are not born the same. I didn't want to go to university. Don't get me wrong. I had a chance to go to Uniben. I had my admission to Uniben. Then I left an insurance engineering. I was basically in Lagos. They moved my admission to Yabate because of what I was going to read. And that same year, I was flying Eagles captain and then the country. So I jettisoned school. But no regrets. No regrets. Career I chose to follow and it paid off. But we must try to do what? Married education with whatever we are doing. Anytime you have a chance to read a book, take the book and read. Anytime you have a chance to watch TV, they are leisure time, they have leisure time, yes? Football, fine, but try to listen to it as well. You can get information about what's around your environment. Not just watching Man City, watching, what do you call that thing now? Big Brother Ninja, watching home video. No. Can, or something that will impact and put in value to your life. It can take you a whole week or a whole month to read a book, but it doesn't matter. 2-3 pages a day is enough. Do you understand? It is very important. I'm a married man with 4 children. Professional football, home and abroad. I just asked for you guys to have this, but not everything I say you have to put there. The one that makes sense to you, you jot it down. I will talk about being concise in what we're doing. It's very, very important because I want this section, guys, listen, I want this section we have here to be interactive. Because if you cannot interact with your coach, then there's no need. You're not deaf and dumb. It doesn't matter whatever language you use. I mentioned communication, we will come to that. English is not our mother tongue. It's a foreign language. But because we were colonized by British, we had no choice but to do what? Adhere to start speaking English and writing English. Now, first thing first, mental preparation. Because in this sport or in this game, you have to be mentally prepared. You have to be mentally strong to survive. In all sphere of life, your day-to-day living, you're not mentally strong, you will have a problem. As we speak today, Nigeria of today and Nigeria of 10 years ago, is it the same? Is it the same? No. What's the difference? Well, I'm going to make it interactive. What do you think? What's the difference? Right. Cost of living. Do we agree? Yes. That one. Technology. Okay. One more. Security. Now, an average Nigerian today that is living, why are people still surviving? Come on up. Because they are facing the reality. And you have to be mentally strong. If you're not mentally strong, you can't. You give up. You give up. And the same thing applicable to the game proper. I want you down. And there's pressure on your side. 84 minutes. You want to see the game through, right? You want to do what? Come back and win the game. It's possible. It's also not possible. But are you going to lie down? No, you keep working. You keep going. You keep going. Very, very important. If I say mental preparation, has to do with mindset. Mental preparation, I don't know how you're going to phrase that in your own paper or in your head. It's getting into good mindset. I don't have to do with a mindset. Whatever your mind conceives, it's going to stay there. It's a band. Your brain is the band. Your mind is the band. Mental preparation is getting into a good mindset to compete. To compete is the act of preparing oneself for performance, whether it's athletics, art, or academics. It's the act of preparing oneself for the challenges ahead. That's where psychology comes in also. You say, a few days ago, there was the FA Cup final, right? Who were the teams? It is. I saw it. It is. But in your own school of thought, yes, every thought can be permanent and it's not so, you cannot predict. Right? Anybody can beat anybody. On paper, normally, foreign magic should run over about it. Still a good experience, that's what we do. But if a father couldn't give FC from the first day, the one that first day was a mistake. Oh, the next day. Oh, the next day. What do you think? Mindset. Give them more confidence. So continue. So continue. So you have to do first of all what goes in here. And it's not individual thing, it has to be collective. Everybody has to have the same belief. Doesn't guarantee victory, but people say, yes, that thing is resilient. That thing has some kind of character. Collectively. One word differently. I'm not a fan of Liverpool. But Liverpool, on that club, the different football they're playing, I can see very close out the one you need. Do you see the character of Liverpool on that club? Right? You don't watch Liverpool. What do you think? Top what? Yeah, the top. Probably because of the background of the manager, who is a German. An average German today is mentally strong. Mentally strong. I'll single out one player that I know in Nigeria. Mentally tough. His approach to life, his approach to the game is completely different from everybody else. He might not be the best of skilled player, but Cargo West started from Obanta. You all know Obanta, football club. You know Obanta. From there to Rangers. Okay? Then to Junior. Cut long story short. Cargo West, I think, is the only African that has played for two Italian giants. AC Milan, Inter Milan. Then, as a slotting, he was in Germany also as a slotting. Then Derby County. So what do you think propelled Cargo West? What do you think break it down now, took Cargo that high, that far? Mentality. So collectively, if you all have the same mindset, same goal in mind, same mentality, same thing, people alive, say, listen, collectively, this is where we are, and we want to be there. It's the company. Because people learn from experience. I use myself as a case study. this country or this world we are living today, you're not mentally tough. Whether you are abroad, you will go in. What with respect? With respect. Okay? You say, a lot of practice and preparation is required to achieve the desired. What is your outcome in life? What is your objective in life? Where are you now? We are saying a lot of practice preparation is required to achieve the desired outcome. You have something at the back of your mind, what you want to achieve. And to achieve this, it's a process. Right? It's a process. You visualize. I'm in Kenya right now. What do I want to do in 5 years? You prepare, you work hard, you get the desired. You cannot say, I want to play for Man United tomorrow, and then you sleep in your bed every day. It is not going to work. You must have heard this a million times, but we have to try to work. Re-echo that in your mind. In your mind. So that you know where you are and what you want to do. Where you want to be, how do you get there is a process, and you have to work towards it. With something in mind, discipline, commitment. Got that? Along with physical preparation, mental preparation can take you to success. Not physically fit, mentally fit, suicidal together. You can do nothing. Take it again. A lot of practice and preparation is required to achieve the desired outcome. You understand that? A lot of practice and preparation required from you. From individual to the group. Of course, your guys will have to give you that platform to make it complete, to get the desired results you want to. Physical preparation, mental preparation, and critical to your goal. Okay? Fast forward a little bit. Then, mindset. Mental preparation relates to how the athlete. Generalizing now, because you are an athlete. Yes, the football players, but we are athletes. Volleyballers are athletes. Basketballers are athletes. Yes? Anything that has to do with sports, glory, and athletes. Okay? Mental preparation relates to how the athlete gets into the right frame of mind for optimal performance and includes management of stress. So they have to take the stress off you. To give you a platform to perform. Just go and work. Every other thing given to the management, including the coaches. But you owe them that. To whom much is given, much is what? Expected. You cannot provide you with a platform, make you comfortable, do whatever you want to do, and then don't do it all over. So they are investing their time, they are investing their money, they are investing resources, they are investing a whole lot of things for you to get a career. So you have to try to see what? Pay them back in a good way. If you protect something, you make it ready for something. That is what is going to happen. If you protect something, you make it ready for something for you to recognize. You don't prepare, you don't expect anything. And what you expect something, you expect something better. It's very simple. Okay? You know, when you talk about preparation, you got everything right. Now it's time for you. Expected because what? To win. Does it always come? No. Without derail you, you should not. Calm it down for a little bit, but that mentality to stand up again and try again and again and again is very, very important. Let's go to expectations. You feel you perfect to win. Be proactive, be confident, try to be game of it. It is good to prepare ahead, be proactive, try to be game. Because there's competition in front of us, we don't have line. But expectations might be high, but it should be within your own control. It should be within your own control. Don't get anxious. Anxiety will just be there. Do your job, you're doing their job, coaches are doing their job, and then just want to do all you can to make sure you succeed because you have an accord, you have a time, you think you and yourself that this is where you want to be. This is where you are now. And they are giving you opportunities to do it. So connected. Result, yes, why not? It's going to be result oriented, but it should not be the first thing. First thing first, performance. I can understand from the business angle of it, yes, but it takes a while. It takes a while, but we don't wait for too long. Exactly. So now you have to take full control of your confidence. You have to take full control of your what? Full control of your what? Confidence. The confidence level has to be controlled by you, not any other person. Yes, I'm confident I'm going to win today. I'm confident I'm going to do a good account of myself. I'm confident I'm going to make my boss proud. I'm confident I'm going to make my family proud. I'm confident I'm going to make this club proud. You are in control of it. Whatever you're seeing there right now, it's about you and the time you have in the club. Because you own it. Okay? Before I continue, any questions because I want to make it very, very interactive. And speak. What is not clear, speak, you can clear it. No questions? Go ahead.
My question is about grassroots football most times. There are sometimes whereby you as a player, you know in feel that maybe you have made a mistake and maybe you are expecting your coach to encourage you to maybe go past that level, but there is a way your coach will relate to you and you feel like it will demoralize you. How are you as a player going to overcome that? Because you, at that time I think you need your coach to help you to pass that, but you like you made it worse.
Okay, very good question. We hear you. You understand this question? Yes, please. He's saying in grassroots football, even at elite football, mistakes are allowed. Now it's question is, you make a mistake, you know you made an obvious mistake. The coach, instead of saying support, encourage, or correct you, you use negative words, right? Discourages you. How do we solve that? Before I answer, and somebody try. Somebody try? Nobody? You're saying, when I talked about interaction, maybe I should come here every time. Because you have to come out with the share. There are no right answers, there are no wrong answers. To be successful as a football player, you have to be bold. I cannot just go there and say, listen, it's gonna pick for us. I want you here, I want you there, I want you there. Who's going to pick it? You run it, and the transition is what we're going to do. Understood? Yes, let's go. No. It's about high level football now. Okay, let's go. When something is not clear to them, you ask. Every single player in elite football to speak because they want to get a clear picture of their role. They want to get a clear picture of their duty on that pitch. That is why, I'll still come to that. That is why those places have been a couple of seminars here. Going on? Now this one I just put there. Huh? www. 4 or 5, maybe. Do we understand what those mean? We don't know. Now, we have a game. I'll still come back to that answer. We have a game. And we are saying, I don't know what position you guys play. This is a first line. We are playing with direction. We are the defending team. But every time, I'm getting into tactics instead of theory. let me explain this direction. Every time the ball goes here, remember, right side, offensively. Huh? This guy always here. Then you go back, first ball, now, when we are now analyzing, why is this always happening? Why? Why is this always happening? It's a general question to the team. End of first part or after the game, they have to now do the basic on the of the game. Post-match analysis. Why is this always happening? Because they scored us 3 goals in the game. But when they come here, they can't. Why? The question now. Second one can be answer to this now. In which area will it happen? I'm asking you now, in which area? Left back. Left back position. First question is, why is this always happening? Question number, which area? Then we come to that. Who is responsible? Who's responsible for this fault? So now, I designed the changes, and talk about it, how the formation, how we're going to play. And then it didn't ask a question. So can you answer? You didn't tell me by saying, hey coach, Raymond Wika is so fast, he's so good. When the ball goes here, what do I do? Before the game, but the damage is done. But in analysis, up to now the coach also provides information before those games. When I told you, fast forward. At what moment does it happen? Is it when we are out of possession, or we are in possession, or we have a play later? And when he handles the ball, we are wrong. So we have to now design the strategy on how to stop that play later. That's why at what moment does it happen? Are we following? Yes, sir. Are we making sense? Yes, sir. So, if you don't ask questions and get clarification or clarity, you have to run into a problem. Got that? So, this will be more for the coaching. So, we have to set for this. More than question, more than question. Let's talk about confidence. Okay, now, what is the coach? Who is the coach? Those are things we have to do, right? The coach, I'm not going to ask questions. The coach is somebody who has knowledge. The coach is somebody who has knowledge. The coach is who has life skills and expertise. The coach is a tutor. The coach is a teacher. The father, the coach is a mentor, the whole lot put together, right? But we know, way back, we allowed the whole thing, think that we don't do it. But now, otherwise, what to do? So I'm saying, you ask that question based on experience or general question. Did you experience such? Or did you see people who they really chose? Experience. Experience. Very good. Like the whole thing. So the coach is here, it's only an advice for him. If it's not here, for our second standard, it's here. Now, the best thing to do is to go out and talk. Yes, it's about managing emotions. Some coaches can be very emotional. Because it takes something to keep heading and you're not getting it. That is where the football development comes in now. Keep that player aside. Expect somebody else to do it. And not devote your time. Later on to bringing that player in and now developing your duty to develop that. That's why we have factory, we have fast learners, and we have small learners. Best thing to do at that time is to have a control of power, that is everything. The family or the team has given you all the authority to help them look at that. I will tell you. Anything you like to have confidence in you, so you can open up and speak to you about what the skills are. Trust me. I know you're good to them. Something bothering you, what you want to understand you. These are questions you put and trust to them. You will show that whatever will come out from you is very short and daily. Or if you don't understand it, that's why the people will take what you will detail. Then you will understand it. You will trust it. You will not have to do more to trade and get it back. If you can say, hey, there's nothing there after here, there's nothing here, there's nothing, you can kill the boy's career. I'm not saying I don't get angry with there, but I control it. I have to control it. Because it was my responsibility to also manage my emotions and make sure I get the best out of them. Before now, what we were doing this was update the law of what is going on. It's not for Shakarao. People think, that player, you give that player more confidence, you give that player more information, also to pass onto some other players. So one of the time when we need to bully players, no more accepted. Otherwise, we go to jail. So you have to bully the players. Is that answer your question? Yes. When we come up with seminars like this, as time goes on, we know what to do. Ask the question. Are you like clear about what you can do to help yourself? Yes. Are you very friendly with your coach? Yeah. When it comes to you, he says what he tells you like a father has spoken to you. And when you don't understand, you go to him to ask for clearer explanations. Then you are very troubled. Let's be very open-minded to your coach. You hope your son can receive more, and that will give you confidence to approach you. Before your coach will speak and use the game, be honest with yourself. Will that be the first time you made a mistake? First time you make a mistake, does your coach shout on you? First time. First time? No, he doesn't shout on you the first time. He probably will tell you, this is not what you should do, right? When you do it again and again and again, is that when he shouts on you? You are. You here. You are a player, are you? You. Yes, you. Are you a player? Are you a player? Do you understand what I'm saying? Before your coach will shout on you, it's possible you have done it 2, 3, 4 times and it's beginning to affect the other players. So learn to take how you can control that situation. Go closer to your coach. When you are not clear about what he has told you, ask him for more explanation. He is a father to you. He will not scold you. He wants the best from you. So don't be scared of going close to your coaches. Alright? Thank you, coach, for that addition. Now, to match proper, we're still on mental preparation. We talk about entertainment. With football, or sport generally, football is specific. This is entertainment. Right? Football, part of entertainment. Yes, raise your hand. No, keep your hands down. Can somebody no, raise your hand properly. If you say football is entertainment, raise your hand. Entertainment, raise your hand. Then look at your mind. Make up your mind. Look at your mind quick. Because I'm going to count. Okay, now let us count. Somebody count for me. Count for me. Let's pause for 5 minutes, go remove your clothes, and then come back. We'll continue from there. We are back. Yes? Okay, let's continue. Welcome back. Now, let's take it from the football match perspective. You play the match against whoever, it doesn't matter. First thing first that will come to mind, I will tell you. Psychologically, depends on your opponent. You will not tell me that 11 of you or 23 of you, or whatever the case may be, and you're playing Rangers International today. Few of you will not have that complex. In fact, because of Rangers level, Rangers achievement. I'm just using Rangers. I'm the only one in the Premiership. Or you're playing Al Ali, Orlando Pirates, Sundown, Benediction, Remo Stars, Shooting Stars. Very low percentage here will not be scared. Do we agree? Do we agree? But most of us will have that small fear, whether we like it or not. But this is an elite team. This is a professional team that has won CAF Cup before, and they're playing in the league. And here we are, Grassrunners FC, competing with these big boys at this moment. Oh, thank you very much. Yes, thanks, Manu. You see, that's always good why it's always good to present with a pair. Always. Now, I will also fault you. Again, I'll take it back because maybe it's the first time you're, engaging in sections like this. You know what he just told me? Because I asked a question before I let you go. And we have not answered that question. And we are back in and then what's going on. So if we don't deal with those things we talked about a while ago, on why, which, who, it will hurt us. So my question was, is football entertainment? And how many players said no or yes? It was yes first, yeah? 33 said yes. And how many are we here together? We'll start counting again, but if we know how many we're here, we can just set that. Okay, for the no, raise your hand. Yes? Everybody didn't say yes. People didn't raise their hand. Okay, the yes have it, right? Good. Amongst those who said yes, can anybody tell me why he said yes? Always, I'm going to always start with no. People that said no.
All right. Again, I was having that conversation with my friends there. Like, it depends on the context where you're coming from. For me, as a club owner, football is business. All right. I have you here. I didn't know have you under my watch, feed you 3 square meals, pay salaries, XYZ. They invest so much if it's just pure entertainment. For me, like I said, entertainment may not be utterly wrong. For me as a business owner, it's business, pure business.
I'm coming. It's contradiction. Right? What was my question? Is football entertainment? I didn't say is football 100% entertainment. You are not saying depends on the context. Because it's not pure entertainment, it could be. That's what you meant, right? Yeah, I know. Take the business aspect of it out. If you are not saying no, football is business, but bringing that pure makes you a little bit good. Good. Yes, somebody was doing it.
Just wanted to say something about what was saying is business. It depends on how you see it. Like as a fan, you see it as, like let me just say fan now. Most fans see football as entertainment, but we footballers, you see it as business.
Thank you so much, sir. As you said, it is entertainment. Not very long, our captain, national captain, hosted the competition in Lagos, and which most celebrities came on board to play and enjoy themselves. That one is I can call it more on their own side, just that moment, nobody is too serious playing that game. Everybody just laughing. I can see the ball laughing on the pitch. But imagine Barcelona facing Remo Stars today. Are you going to say it's an entertainment match? No, it's going to be a business match. So football has 2 ways. Depends on what you want to achieve at that moment. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. I would say it's an entertainment. The reason is that I can't be somewhere without not being entertained. So, going to the field or going to the stadium to watch a football match, I believe I have to be entertained. That's why I'm here. And it's called show business. That's even business or anything, football is entertainment. Even FIFA push it. Because football solves a lot of conflicts. If you can see during football, if you are even doing business, if you go and play football, if people don't entertain you, leave the place. It's pure entertainment.
Okay, I don't think anybody has a wrong answer here. Because back then when we were much younger, we had parents, we had uncles that played football and they won tournaments, and the tournament prize was having biscuit and coke. Yeah. In that context now, you see a lot of persons standing, let's say people that grew up in Port Harcourt Civic Center, they just stand around and watch footballers play, abandoning their businesses. In that context, it is pure entertainment. But I think as we grow and as time progresses, there is now a shift from entertainment to business. Now, it started as pure entertainment, but now money owners, the owners of money and people who see that opportunity to say, okay, I can make extra money from this, has turned it into business. So as a fan, for me, as a fan, it is purely entertainment, and for business owners, it is purely business.
Sir, I am surprised that this gathering is full of players, owners, and establishment in football. So I'm surprised to hear from people saying football is entertainment, because for a player who invests all his time, most of these players are not being maybe in school now or then in the street. We invest all your time in this football, and you are still calling it entertainment. It's a business to you. It's a business to club owner. It's a business to coaches. To me now, I feel football is total.
The purpose of why we are all here is to get educated, get inspired, right? Like someone coming to mentor you. So it's very, very important for you to have a concise reason why you play football. I hear people say business. Businessmen, if your product is not quality enough, can you sell it?
No.
I want answer. It's interactive. We are not possible. Nobody has the right answer. Nobody has the wrong answer. But at the end of this question, I'm sure people will understand why each and everyone is involved in football. So I asked the business, people say it's business. Chairman, the quality is not good enough. Would you take your product to the market to go and do business? No, don't be political. Yes or no? No, please. No, oh no, I just want to hear. Wait.
Chelsea under Mourinho was never.
No, we'll go. I'm not saying it's entertainment. Have I said it's entertainment? Have I said it's entertainment? I'm only asking question. Businessmen, if the product is not good enough and you take it to the market, will it give you business? Exactly. That can calm down. I know where. Players, what do you have to do to make football become business? Oh, they said, I tell you what, are you guitarist? You are not David Donner. If you don't play quality football on the field of play, will people come to watch you? Then, same man. That's why I run away from. People know me. I don't talk to anybody because of I'm going somewhere. Listen, at your age or at your ages, you're supposed to either be in school, learning or something. Are we not? This also is school. Every human being has a talent deposited in us by our Creator. So your ability to quickly know that that talent that you have is what can make you tomorrow. Makes you very serious and look for every possible way to make yourself good enough. Do you agree? If you don't control the ball well on the field of play, if you don't pass well to your teammate, if the striker cannot put the ball in the net, why are you on the field of play? So if you are doing that now, spectators will come, true or false? They will buy tickets to come and watch game. Will they? The person putting you together is using his resources to give you that enabling environment, bringing people, paying expatriates to come and coach you. Do we agree? Yes, sir. So, whether you like it or not, your head is your money. Do you agree? If you play quality football, your proprietor will give you more opportunity to go everywhere. And before you know it, what will you start bringing back? So has it become business or not? They don't put business in front of development. Someone said something about football. So I don't know if anybody can remember what happened in 2023 after a match. RS became as a Belgian insurance press interview that went viral. You remember now? This is exactly as soccer players, you have to improve to be the best quality for your club to be able to take you out to play football. So please, football, you have to play quality football to attract the spectator, and if you now bring the money with you, they will now pay you. So don't put ahead business. The two go together. That's what I want to do. By the time our director speaks, I know we'll talk again. Thank you very much. More life. scrambling to get into Galatasaray Stadium because Osimhen is playing for Ghana, right? Sold out every time. What is Osimhen going to give them on that day? Entertain them. If a ball comes now and I control it and move, pass the ball because I can't do more than I can do. And the ball comes in the same vein, Ronaldinho or JJ controls, they have their own different style of control, right? Will the stadium rise or not? And if JJ has not done that thing, is the stadium happy? Will they be satisfied? Because they know him for something. Ronaldinho also. And whether you like it or not, before the game will end, JJ must do something that will make everybody rise. So like he said, first, your product has to have quality, sellable, before you now think of. So I would say, and I stand here with my church, it's more of entertainment for business. Now listen, I also asked if you're playing against Rangers. Yes? But as time goes on. But few of you have to know that you anticipate that you will enjoy the game. Just go and enjoy the game. You are going to perform well. That is where that mental preparation comes in. That is where that psyche comes in. As an individual. That you are going to perform well. You are going to be in control of yourself. And you are going to handle every situation that arises. You have to meditate about it. But they will not wake you up in the morning and say you are playing Rangers at 4 o'clock. They must have known before then. Right? Okay. So now you start to do what? Start to prepare. You train it. You're going to be in control. When the ball comes, well, my first thought is what I'm going to do because you visualize it. But when you put it in your head, it will come to reality. But if you stay with your PlayStation, don't forget, you are being brought here. Fans are expecting the stadium to entertain them so that people will buy you because of what you have, so the money will come back to the club. So you have to take total control of yourself and handle every situation that arises. Stop negative and unhelpful talks. Whether it's Rangers, whether it's Venezuela, it doesn't matter. It's the same football. Remove that negative thought. Do you understand? Self-belief. Remove that negative thought. That, oh, we are playing pillars. Our big club is going to be, no. Easier said than done. But it takes some time for it to become part of you. It takes some time for it to become part of you. And how do you stop that on helpful thoughts? Focus on what you can do to manage emotions. You say, there's something that motivates me. There's something that motivates you. You have to look for what motivates you. Is it music? Is it just reminiscing about the past where you had a good game? All of us like music, no matter what. You don't have children yet. I've got 4 kids. I talk to every of my kids before a game. Their mom as well. We just pray collectively. From wherever I am, I go and sleep. I put on very low music. I will calm it down. Every other thing at that point in time, not my business. I'm focused. And I just go in there, remind the players why we're here and what we're going to do. And try to do what? Maintain your composure. There will be no any distraction anymore after that. It's a little bit difficult to control people not talking on the phone this time. But we're still doing it at the under 17 level. But you say you are 17 years old, they take your phone, you have another one inside your bag. Are you being fair? Are you honest? No. You are here for a reason. My son, Angelo, they have a test from today. From last week, the mom has taken his phone off me. I asked him, I said, Angelo, you didn't send the message. No, mommy took the phone last week. I said, it's a rule. Until after his test or exam, that phone will not be given back to him. Why? Distraction. Because you have a set goal, you know where you're going, you know what you want to achieve, those things are distraction. Let the phone be for a while. As I am today, there are times in the day that I don't switch off my phone. No, not to switch off. I put it on silent. That is being organized. I'm not an entertainment. I'm not playing football right now because I have other jobs to do. But your time is needed for yourself to prepare, to be focused. So whatever you think that will help you prepare well, that's what you accept. You should know what distraction is. You should know what will cause distraction to you at this moment of your life, or at this time of your life. So you try to do what? Put that away. Confidence and self-belief. Confidence and self-belief. Confidence is a feeling of having faith or belief in something or someone. Telling private matters or secrets without a witness. If something happens, I don't want people to know. There's somebody I can say I can have trust. I share with him or her. With mutual trust. And I believe we won't go to a third party and ask for, advice from him. I know my secrets are safe. So that's on the general thing in life. But when it comes to our related thing now, which is the game itself, in relation within the context, confidence means feeling sure of yourself. Talk about the other one, having trust in people, sharing things with them. And in another context, it says, it's feeling sure of yourself and your ability. It's a penalty. Give it to me. Give it to me. Suppose, I won't play, or Kaka can say, bring my name out. I'm not sure of yourself. Just using penalty as a case study. So, of yourself and your ability, give me the ball. Nations Cup 88 in Morocco. I'm not sure you were born there too. Maroc 88. You all have Google. Go on Google Nigeria, Algeria semi-final. I played 2 penalties. Do I know how to do with confidence? After penalty, everybody scored, and then again, in fact, everybody gave all the players on the field 10, 88, 19 penalties. Yes. Then who has to step up again to play the second time? It was me. I took the ball. That's not to say I've not missed penalty, but I have the confidence and the ability to go in there and play. So, like I said, a relationship within the contest, confidence means feeling sure of self and abilities, not in an arrogant way. You understand? Not in an arrogant way, but in a relative, secure way. We all know when we say somebody is arrogant, we also know our mentor here, Olusola. I don't know who can match him when it comes to money now. So where do you put him? Arrogant or normal, easygoing human being? Humble. He walks confidently and he speaks confidently, not in an arrogant way. There are people who are not even up to that level. They select who they go out with. They select or decide who comes into their house. I have colleagues like that. My own colleagues, I know them. So when we say confidence, to be confident, not in an arrogant way, but in a more secure environment. Confidence is not about feeling superior. No, it's not about feeling superior to others. It is a quiet inner knowledge that you are capable. You can see a young man sitting here now, and then quiz, mathematics on the board. So who can solve this? So by knowledge, what he has is within him. He just stands up. But meanwhile, he's being the person in that club or in that gathering who has not said one word since. He goes in there, he solves it within seconds. It's about knowledge within him. It's not about feeling confident or superior to people. Confident people feel secure rather than insecure. Self-belief versus self-confidence. Self-confidence is built by overcoming obstacles and setbacks. Working to improve a skill or facing a fear. I can stand up here by 12 midnight and start going to Lagos. Because I'm confident I will get to you. Not to go and party. That's different. You are testing God. But if something important is happening in Lagos, that you have to be there for your benefit, for your societal's benefit, for your family's benefit. Yes. You will do. If you say you want to get up and enter the road by 1 a.m. because there's a party going on in Lagos, then you might be in trouble. Come on. How many minutes are still? What I can do, I'll tie this up tonight. I'll try to drink and give to you so you can share. So, confidence, there's a self-belief, change of attitude. I will type those things. I will share them with you. Why self-belief is important. Building self-belief by yourself. Those are all self-belief. Goal setting, the process. Goal setting, the process. I think I will just take goal setting very quick. Then mental resilience, I will do those on some papers and give to you. Communication, I will do those on coaches maybe before the section. What's your goal in this life, in this business?
To make my family proud and play football to the professional level.
He knows his background, so he wants to use football as a tool to solve family issues. And somebody is providing the platform for him. He has a set goal, but he has to walk towards it. For you to get there, start making money to look after yourself and your family, which is a good goal, but there must be process. How you go about it. There are do's and don'ts. Realistic goals, achievable goals, timeline, so you have to give yourself time also, which will now demand a lot of sacrifice from you. Because you have a time bound. That's what you wish. I wish you the same. I wish everybody here the same. Like I said, I will go on and decide more things on these set goals, strategies, resilience, mental toughness, communication is key. I will do that with the coaches. Maybe later in the day or tomorrow. At this point, I will stop here because my time is up. Thank you very much.
When I was still trying to figure out what to do with my life, I do more of mastering events, And so one of my pure lines is this, that clapping is a cricket. So you can't just do it. Can we have it again? Again, there is this very funny kind of. It's a usual perception of people in the world, but those in the football sector are dollars. Most of them are dropped out of schools, are not, top communicators. But you know what? These two men, great men, they are wordsmiths. The choice of words, the communication skill, the elocution, the way they pronounce words. You guys have to be on this. Alright? You have to learn how to communicate, how to speak. And I'm proud of the fact that I have artificial intimacy with them. And I'm sure I'm doing better as a communicator and also as an administrator. But these are tough men that you need to learn from. Thank you so much, sir. Before we go to question and answer time, session. If you have a question to ask, it might not be actually related to the topic. Essentially concerning your career. Alright? Like the young man asked a question, Bright, how to manage negative words from the coaches, alright, on the bench. I want to call your attention to Jose Mourinho and Samuel Eto'o. And Mourinho had to come to conclusion that Samuel has the best of resilience, attitude to poor managerial skills of a coach or from a coach. Now I think he was using some unbeatable words on the guy. And instead of the guy to allow the words to get into his head, pierce his heart, that Eto'o was using those words as fuel to fuel on and energize and work harder, and it was becoming better day in, day out. So more that the man had to come to the conclusion that you are the best player I've ever worked with. And listen, I think that words are powerful. But one thing I know is how you receive. If you are if you take words to heart, even the one that doesn't matter will matter to you. Like Oga said, Coach said, that before a coach will speak against you, obviously it's what he has been trying to educate you, correct you on, and you keep repeating it. And let me tell you, even God will say words against you. You know what God will even destroy you. When the one refuses to listen, he has to do what? He has to put a lot to it and wipe everybody. Knowing human, alright, has this strength to keep correcting you, demanding that you become better, and you keep repeating the same thing, that he will not draw from the bank where he keeps those dirty words to actually send to you. Maybe out of frustration, because you frustrate person. So I'm not doing. Never allow negative words come too much, too close to your heart. Create a wall. Seal it. Don't allow it to kill you. Don't get yourself drowned in the ocean of pity, self-pity, and all of that. And like Oga said, walk up to your coach. Now, and you know it's just fact. No man, every human has gotten a price. If you walk up to him, okay, why will he will tell you why, and he will do what? Draw you close, give you some sweet words to make you better. But if you take that word and you walk away with it and start reacting to your coach, you will never be better. He's not there, he doesn't hate you. He only wants you to what? To be better. And I pray that Lord will make you all of you better. Alright, you have questions from the coaches? Let's start with the coaches. Of name, the players are more essential in this matter. I mean, it's not necessary it has to be part of itself. If you have if you have in your career or something you want them to speak to. Anyone? Anyone? Coaches? Okay.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. Now, my question is, as a football player who have been trying, putting all hard work and everything, there is something I've been trying to appreciate, like being patient and wasting your time is almost similar. So as a football player who is trying or looking forward to be in a better place, like how do you go about this thoughts? Like being patient or wasting your time. Sometimes you feel like this thing, how is it going? How can I make it to the top, or how this is going to take me to where I'm going? So if I would be so happy if I can get a good answer.
I'm not sure whether the question is clear. I think it's coming from the place of personal, experience, right? Okay, he's trying to ask. He's been in this game for quite some time now. And he's getting to a point of confusion. Should I still keep trying or I should quit? And I think that is coming from the angle of age. Alright? And expectations not met. Disappointment XYZ. So I don't know if
it's a very good question. Very, very good question. Because you mentioned age, you mentioned background, environment, set goals, realistic set goals, and time bound. That is where the age is coming in. If it's not sacred, can I ask how old it is? How old are you? 27. You are part of this. You believe in yourself? Where do you see yourself? I think this is a private conversation. We'll create time, maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Yeah, so we can talk further. No, you can't. Quitting is not an answer. No, it's not. Thiago Silva. You don't know Thiago Silva, right? Yeah? Where's he playing now? Fluminense. Former Milan, former Chelsea, former PSG, former Dynamo Moscow. Yeah, you know Moscow. And his own has nothing to do with ability. He had health issues. Yes, and he was advised to quit football. But by the grace of God, the health issues got solved even before he came to Milan. So quitting is not an answer. Now, take that off your mind. We talked about mental strength a while ago. It's not. You all know Vardy? Which club is he playing? How old is Vardy? When did you start hearing of Vardy? A bit late. So quitting is not an option. Like I said, we'll progress and I will sit down with you. You have a choice to make. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Any other question? Anyone? Yeah.
Just based on this our career, because sometimes when we see our senior colleagues, not all our senior colleagues that really make it to the top like good people. And at times what to the question is that I want to really know, is it the education background or is it because you play the game? Two, I want to ask, because I'm always afraid of this ironing and firing. Because now everybody now just want to be a coach. Most especially where we don't regulate it, that when you get this, you are going to be at this level, you are going to be at this level. It is advisable for a football grassroots coach to have another business in case of future. Because we are seeing that few of people that play along with you make it to the top. So we don't know, is it background education or the kind of connection you build on? That is more or less your experience to guide us to the future.
Coach, this question you asked is very important. It's a progression from the topic that the technical director has just dealt with the players. Talking about your goals in life. We spoke about it on a player level. We are in a society where a lot of things don't work. A lot of things will not encourage you, rather they will discourage you. But first, everyone has to be honest with himself. What you find yourself doing, do you derive pleasure in it? If it makes you happy and is bringing you something, that means the passion that is making you go on and sustain you. In Nigeria, coaches are disrespected. So, if you say because of what happens, they fire, they hire, you want to look out for another way. Maybe you are a prophet. That way you want to go to is sure. In this life, nothing is constant. I stand here. I don't know if TD, if he doesn't mind. We grew up playing together. They made it out playing outside the country, national team. I didn't play national team. I was restrained by injury playing for better insurance. But you see, football inside you will never die. So it doesn't matter what you face. Keep believing in your dream and keep working on your dreams. I hope I'm making some sense to you. For now, it may look like you are not sure. Let me do in this country, the situation has turned all of us to, how would I put it down, like I don't know, like a god. Someone will tell you have to have 2 or 3 jobs to survive. But nobody survives. You are not surviving because of the job you do. You survive by the grace of God. And as you walk your walk, that man that created you knows that you need something in return. You have responsibility. So let's keep believing in our dreams as coaches. Improve yourself because opportunities will come. If you feel you are not ready getting in there, you can pass it on to become like an advisor. You can go in like you're already a coach, so there's no doubt about that. Believe in what you are doing. Work continuously harder. Quitting is not an option. If you quit now to go into another business, what guarantee will you have that you won't have challenges in that business? Am I making some sense to you? As you come, the lessons you meet, the challenges you meet will shape your future as you go on. I tell you what, the coaches in Nigeria, we are too few. We are not even enough for the job. Be surprised. It's because of the country we are in. This is your chairman. I'm sure he understands how football is being run overseas. Who knows Michael Essien here? Michael Essien, the great Chelsea legend, the Ghanaian. He's in an academy in Denmark now. Are we aware? Non-July. He finished playing his career in Europe, I don't know where. And a colleague of mine that I went to coaching course with was the representative of non-July in Ghana. And asked him, he came to play. You know, one football like when you are finishing, you want to keep playing if you have not planned for your future. He came to play as a player. And this colleague of mine said to me, look, come to this club. They can hire you as a coach stroke player. Then you start training as a coach. True life story. He took the advice. He didn't allow ego. He didn't allow pride to take over him. He played Real Madrid. I think SM played Real Madrid coach. One of the greatest Nigerian players from that. He took the advice and started working, understanding that young man as player and coach, because his injury will not let him play further than 1 or 2 seasons. So if you finish playing and your contract ends, what will you result to? So he took it and started understanding as a coach and remained there playing. As I speak, now if anybody has his phone, let him Google Manchester and tell me the road Michael Essien is playing. Please. So what I'm trying to say is this. Follow your passion. Right? A man in hand is what to you. You don't know what the future has for you. Only God knows. As you walk, you will see Him make a way for you. Don't be discouraged. Forget about whether they appreciate you or not. Appreciate yourself as a coach. You are the coach of this team. I hear them hail you anytime you get up. They hail you. They hail you, right? Let your goal be that these players that are passing under you, they become quality enough. Whether you get more in Nigeria, don't worry. Let them be quality enough that tomorrow when a few of them are in big clubs in Europe, America, Asia, where the money, even if you don't have money, you are proud to say you did what to this boy. Are you following me? You are not getting me. Not that you are getting me. Who knows Imade Osane from here? Imade Osane. Who has me? Yes. Who knows people know him?
Yes, sir.
Before he started playing Premier League football with the Nationals, where was he? University of where? I was coaching Better Insurance. They were NNL who were using the pitch, their training pitch to train. And they were preparing for Luga days or whatever in Nigeria University days. They were training. So when we get it, it's not our pitch, you have to wait. I saw a tall boy, raw material, energy, good height, good physical presence. I'm like, coach, who is this boy? He's a final year mechanical engineering student. I said, but this boy has something to do. Even when I said to him, can you allow him come to train with Benny Insurance? I said, why not? He will tell me. And then people I was working with were like, boy, don't go play ball. That's what people for invest won't play Nigerian league, you know. I'm just trying to tell you what should encourage you. The boy started coming to train with us. 6 months later, he finished and went for youth service. And came back and started training again professionally. And now we registered him 2022. That was the year Insurance played and got promoted in 2023. Today, where is Imade Osane? The United Arab Emirates. He was almost becoming the highest goal scorer in the league that year. True or false? We were not following him. We were the one that took it out. So, coach, these are the things that coaches count as gain. And I'm sure as you walk, you never go unrewarded. Let me tell you, you will never go. Just And I said that we are too few as coaches in Nigeria. When I was going through that, or the authorities, the management in charge of football, until they realize the money in football, they will keep disregarding all of us, including you. A team is supposed to have not less than 9 or 10 personnel as coaching staff. I'm not talking about other people. So if that was going on here, you have encouragement. It doesn't matter which team, just keep your dream going on. And someday you get the opportunity, if you actually want to go, if you're in your house and you don't go to work, people later say, if you like, go do business, go collect money, you want to go to field. Am I speaking your mind? So why would you allow the situation around you discourage you? You have to be challenged. Yes, I would rather, die a poor, reputable man than a rich or reputable man. Dignity in labor is very key. If the money is not coming, the job is giving you happiness. When the money starts to come, and lots of men now in Nigeria, they live off the players that they trade. Some weeks ago, we bought a Jeep and gave to one of his coaches. And the coach he gave it to was another World Cup winner. So look, it's not easy, but you have to keep encouraging yourself.
I just want to add one or two things in less than a minute. We talked about resilience a while ago, right? Mental strength. I don't know about any other person, I don't know about myself. Maybe because of where I'm coming from, I don't know. I've coached Eagles many times. And I am not somebody who wants to. Let me not go there. I get a lot of negative write-up. More negative than positive. There's a reason. Maybe out of emotion, whatever. But I know my own. But tracing what Coach Money talked about, one of the write-ups, I was the one who signed Osado David donations as the GM. We talked about reward from players. I'm the one who gave Mikel Obi his first cap to the national team. Although I was the head of the technical crew as a coach that took that under 17 to Finland. Yes. And if you go and read, it's still there. Mikel Obi sees me as Ancelotti. It was all over the newspaper. He has his own reason. Ancelotti is somebody, the father, but few words, calm. So when people were asking different players about what they think of it, so that was his own view about me. So, having coached Mikel in the past, before I now handed him over as overseer and co to himself on CSC in 2005, there's nothing as joyous that I'm sitting sometimes when I see Mikel play. I don't come in contact with him regularly, we just hello. Benefit, I don't say I should, but it gives me joy that the players that have passed through me, I see them playing Champions League. I'm happy about that. And then, like I said, a guy informed me about this program short notice. But despite my schedule very tight, I still have to squeeze out time to start developing those. I only told him about this program after the FA Cup on Saturday, he has still had to squeeze his time to start developing it. So where am I going to? So as a coach, you should have sleepless nights. Not because you are with your wife, or God forbid, challenges. You are doing research. You are upgrading yourself. You are trying to get more knowledge on modern trends of doing things. So that when you speak, I have all those things there, but it's not there. Nothing. When you speak to your players, the players will have confidence in you. Because if you continue to do something, the stereotype way, repeatedly, it becomes boring. So now it's up to you either to go and sleep or to do some more research. That is where I have to beg the organs in this club also. NIS is not enough. NFF KB is not enough. When I see beyond the display today, they play good football. Very much good. Insurance of that in Nigeria. But you know how much sacrifice they have put in to go to France and USA and everything to just to operate? You don't know. Oga Shuname sent these boys, Gumadidi and what's his name, the other coach. They're out there. So whatever they bring from there, added to what they know, improve them. So that's why you must try to see how you can also help them to grow. Other than that, sacrifice your commitment, what you want. These boys, they're saying they have a set goal. You should also have a set goal. Not asking if you have business. Of course you must have business. Your wife must run your business. Or your kids should run your business. That is secondary. For the day you have passion for, you mention it. Nobody says you should come to be a coach. You decided because maybe from a football background you like it, so you think you have something to give. So do not let the system discourage you. Thank you.
Alright, I think we will draw the curtain after this. I understand where you're coming from, but please just understand this. Like Coach said, don't move around without old mood. Let it go.
After giving Mikel Obi his first national team assignment with under 17 in 2005, right? The under 20 Nigeria under 20 team that went to Holland. Do we remember how that team performed? We do. The TV was with us throughout the World Cup. You know what I want to say now? I was a member of the coaching staff. Was I not? You don't know. You don't know. But I was an unofficial official. It's good to say these things down. It was unofficial official. That's why I looked at him before I said it. The NFF will give the head coach assistant coaches to, politically. One from Kano, one from Benue. Head coach Kashima Olaloko of Blessed Memory, may so rest in peace, was the technical director. So just like I grew up, I was around something. These boys in Nigeria, now you get here, you know them well. Just follow them, we slept on the same bed. Head coach, and I was not paid one word. I said unofficial, official. Yeah, I tell you so. Yes, official because I was accredited, there. But they said they've employed those they want to employ. We don't get space for another coach. So if you want that, the technical director said to me, you cannot go anywhere. Samson, this man cannot go anywhere. We got to Cotonou, that's when we played the African Championship, and we won. The players, may so rest in peace, the captain of the team, Isaac Promise, late now. When they got their bonuses, they took $200, 18 players times 200. They brought to me in the room and said, Isaac, I want this money not for this money. I said, coach, all the work you work with us, you suffer for us. We know say you're going to get salary. I said, take your money. I'm a coach. One of the responsibilities of a coach, I think Tilly said it well, you don't have time. See, this job is a very, very interesting job. They said, coach, you hate us. I said, no, I don't hate you. It's your money. It's not my money. Integrity as a coach, your responsibility starts. You are supposed to be like a father to these boys. They were just coming up. Most of them have never gotten money in their life. Under 20, most of them on local clubs. So till date, and then the head coach came and said, hey, these boys came to show you love and you don't take it. Any money they bring for us again now, you won't get anyone again. I said, I won't take it. I'm just telling the sacrifice that you have to make as a coach. But after winning that, they now made me an official, legal official of the team. But still, no waiting, no salary. You know, we went. It was my first time traveling with the team. We went to France, pre-tournament camping and all that. But the knowledge I got there, as we got back, Bayelsa United started looking for me to be their head coach. 2007, 2009, I was Bayelsa United coach. TV was with Eyimba. It's good for me to tell coaches this so that we don't get discouraged. If I talk, they will not go to me. So, can you do that? We travel, they buy ticket for you, but you know the inside. You don't go back. This one you will say, I don't go work again, sir, like you talk now. Look, the road to success is very rough. But if you believe in your dream and you keep pushing, that man will be up there, will create us. That very fair man, it will give you what you find. 2009, the team my coach won the league. Abi? Bayelsa United, we went to the country. So to say I don't back up, say let me pay the salary. I go do which job they pay for that job? Oh yeah, bomb crew. They catch me for inside creek. I died here. Come on guys, hey. Do you know what how people look at you? They expect us to be magicians, so don't worry about that, but just do your job. These boys need to draw inspiration from you. So keep going like that, right?
Thank you so much. God bless you, sir. God bless you, sir. We really appreciate this. And like I said, it's not going to be a one-off. We'll be having the podcast session later in the day. First of all, we have to go back to the hotel to rest and get prepared for the podcast session. And hopefully, it's going to be more impactful. All right. And tomorrow, we have another podcast session. And then we will call it out. Thank you guys. God bless you. Thank you, sir. Oh, okay. Shall I start, please? Any question? Time is gone.
Good afternoon, my name is good afternoon, coaches, and good afternoon, players. My name is Usman Abdulkadir, and I am the assistant captain of Grassroots Football Club. I want to start by saying each and every player here have one or two things to say, but we stand here on behalf of them to do the good. I want to start by saying you are welcome for coming, and also to say you have passed on to us. I want to say very big thank you. I will promise to execute it in life and in this football career after you. Thank you.
Sorry for that. All right, can we take shall we rise up? We take the anthem while our speaker guests walk.
Glory, glory, grass rise. I'm proud to say I rose to play for Grassrunners. Football club ranks today will hold and dream to shapes.